Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap.
There we go.
It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Tampa Bay
Rays.
Rays.
Had both of the teams wearing dark colored jerseys, blue jerseys at that.
The headline today, the hitting streak he's been on.
Yeah, an impressive streak. Can he keep it going in this one? Feels like there isn't a pitch he can't hit right now. Looking forward to seeing how they deal with him.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. Pitching in our game today, Zach Littell.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
The 1-0. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Blanco with an impressive 5-hit performance in his last game. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Line drive. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Carson Roccaforte.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Bobby Witt Jr. in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
2 out, space is empty. Up and in. Full count 3-2. And that's ball 4.
Nope.
Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Littell keeping an eye on him. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. In there for strike 1.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Gets the call.
Come on, man.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Two outs. That one misses. 2-2. That one ripped. And forget it.
What's talking about, baby?
Salvador Perez leaves the yard.
Let's go.
It's 2-0.
Let's go, Royals. Let's go, Royals.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's the third baseman. Gets the call. 0-1.
That bullshit I'm talking about. There we go.
Smoked on its way.
Do it again. That boy's a beast.
They do it again. Back-to-back homers. That's his third home run of the series. It's 3-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. And that one fouled off. And that is out of play.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Come on, Benny.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Oh, you lucky bitch.
He's rung up on strikes.
Damn, I should have pulled it back.
But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Cole Reagans.
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
And another ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes.
Come
no
on,
free
man.
passes. You can't allow that.
Next offering upstairs.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame.
Oh.
Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Over to first, and he saved. Now it's going to be Richie Palacios. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Reagans, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve.
0-2 is the count.
Caballero gets his lead
Man,
at
mow
first.
that dude down.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Come on, man, mow that dude down, Reagans. Oh.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
Ain't how we want to do this.
It's now first and second to start the inning.
Ain't how we want to do
Back-to-back
this.
singles, pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Next offering is fouled back. In the air, left field, Blanco sizing this one up, makes the grab, 1 down. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Brandon Lau in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
That misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one pulled foul.
Come on, Reagan.
2-2 now.
There we go.
Swinging. And 2 away now.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Swing and a ground ball. That's a base hit. Caballero headed for the plate.
They got them a run, man. They got them a run. They got them a run, man. That's what's up.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now it's going to be Ha-Sung Kim.
Oh, my goodness. Where that miss at, boy? Where that miss at?
That's towards center. Roccaforte. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back now in Tampa Bay, all set for the start of the inning. So up now for Kansas City, Hunter Renfroe.
His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
Littell back to work. Renfroe with just 1 more homer to reach the 200 career mark. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company. Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
You got me.
He goes down looking. Jonathan Indy at the plate.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
Way high with that one. And it's 1-0. India in his 5th season in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he's a former Rookie of the Year. A little out front there as he swings through it. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
Over to Diaz. 2 up, 2 down.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Morel brings it in for the 3rd out. And we're back. Danny Jansen to hit here. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Here's the 0-2. Base knock right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Christopher Morel now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Oh, and it hits the base.
Damn, man. He's tripping.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there.
Damn.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make the play when it's ripped like that.
Morel at second with nobody out. Swing and a miss.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's the first out. So the batting order turns over. Now it's the DH, Jose Caballero. That is upstairs for ball one. Runner at second here, one gone. And another ball. That one misses. 3-0.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. Coming home.
Damn.
He scores to
Damn, tie this bitch up, didn't he?
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Next to hit, Richie Palacios. And that one clips the corner. And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's the strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fuck.
Oh, right to the backstop. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
I knew it. That's what I was telling you. Oh, man, this angle is fucked up. Damn.
Lines a base hit into left field.
I'm about to get somebody warmed up. This dude, Reagan's tripping today.
It's 4-3.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Yandy Diaz now. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1. And there's a ball. Man at first, 1 away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Squirts away a little bit. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent.
Damn, boy, this dude tripping, boy.
Well, that right
dude,
there could be a tough read as a
Reagan's
runner on
pissing me
second
off,
to see
man.
if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Base hit and a run in to score.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Lau, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And ball 1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. Close one. Doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Next offering way upstairs. And there's the automatic. Swing and a foul out of play.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
About time.
They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Dairon Blanco. Lifted in the air, right center field. And no one can get there. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
Next to hit, Carson Rocafort. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Pickoff throw, Blanco back on a dive.
Damn. No. Get the fuck out of here.
So a substitution needed at first because of the injury. Pinch running here, MJ Melendez. And a pitch. That misses the zone. 1-1. And that's outside.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. He reached out a walk his first time. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Melendez over at first with 1 away. Ground ball left side and foul ball. High fly ball out to left field. Palacios. And makes the grab. 2 away now.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. He's already homered in this game. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss.
If I can get my timing down.
And that skips into dirt.
Strike.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. MJ Melendez. He's out in left field getting loose there as he enters the game on defense now. Kim jumps out of the way of the first pitch.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him, and not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game. Delivered some special moments for Korea.
Hit hard, base hit. Man at first with 1 gone. Now up for Tampa Bay, Christopher Morel. And that one fouled off. Line to left. That's his second hit of the day. And it gets by him. Rounds third, headed for the plate.
Man, that's bullshit.
Score easily.
That's bullshit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was
That's
still
fucking
able to square it up
bullshit. I
nicely.
promise
And
it
that takes
is.
quick, strong wrist to pull that
Getting our
off.
ass handed to us. They
Stands
needed
in
this
now
stuff
and
like
watches
that.
strike one.
Fucking tight ass
Just
squeeze
missed.
and shit, man. Everything's so
One out
fucked
and a
up.
runner at second. Next offering in there for a strike. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Man at second. And down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So 2 down now, and here is Jose Caballero. Right down to shoot, and it's 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location.
And that's a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out.
Got you, bitch.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Back here at Tropicana Field, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, number 92. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Well, these Royals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Line drive. Palacios makes the play. 1 away. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Ball 1, no strikes.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
The 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball, that's just out.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. Fought off foul. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it hits the fence. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Back-to-back base hits. Just about got it out of here down the line to left. So I'm sure he wishes he could have put a little more behind it, but he's got to feel good about that missile off the wall.
Second and third, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean,
1-1.
that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
On the ground to third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Let's
Well,
go.
that gets him a little closer in this one. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch.
First and second, 1 out. Phelps digs in now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. To the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get the out. MJ Melendez steps in for the Royals. Entered the game as a pinch runner. First plate appearance for him here. That one hooked foul.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Inside, and the count is 1-1. Renfroe on third, India on second, Phelps over at first with one away. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
High in the air, out to right. Squeezes it. Runners tagging from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they trail by 1.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Carson Rocafort will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one missing low.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
In for a strike, and it's 1-1. Right through there for a strike. And that's outside, and that's ball 2.
Yeah, don't be scared, rookie.
And this might be trouble. 1 runs in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. He's 0 for 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Come on, Bobby. In a back and forth game. Reagans ain't been his best on the mound.
Swings and misses. And 1-1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when
I already know that, man.
Runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage.
Thought that was gonna fall.
Corners are occupied with 2 down.
Come on, Witt. Don't go down like no sucker.
To third, Caminero.
Yeah, they lucky.
Tosses to first, and Witt is out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So they get 3 and draw even. On now to the bottom of the 4th, and we're all even at 6 apiece.
Damn, we took a 3-0 lead, and they scored 6.
Really been struggling.
Oh, the very first 3 innings, and then we had to tie this bitch up. Reagans, this your last inning, baby. You can't do nothing. Might be your last batter.
Downstairs and outside.
You off today. My command is off with you.
In the air,
come on, Melendez.
Down the line, reaching down and makes the grab. Tied at 6, and now Yandy Diaz. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. One out, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck.
Come on, Melendez.
Onto the track.
There you go.
And he makes the catch. And now it's Brandon Lowe, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Man, ran your pitch count up, man. I'm gonna need you to get through this batter and one more inning. You have to get through this batter, though, bro.
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Strike him out for the 3rd time. That'll be wonderful. There we go.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. So we're still tied at 6.
Yo, first 1, 2, 3 inning, boy.
Back now in Tampa Bay. Salvi steps into the box now.
Well, these Royals putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
There we go, Salvi.
Base hit.
Stay.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Number 92 at the plate now, and that's inside.
Ooh.
Cut on and lifted in the air.
They lucky. They lucky. They lucky.
And there's one down.
They're lucky. I got the end of that bat.
And now Vinny
Come on, Vinny.
Pasquantino, 1 for 2.
Come on, Vinny.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Ball one there.
No,
We already know.
Him away this at bat.
We already know what they're trying to do. They're trying to hit you to hit, trying to get you to hit it to that double.
Ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Not close with that one. And a count 2-1. And that's in the dirt.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient.
You don't want to see Vinny.
Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
No, Vinny can get dangerous at any time.
There goes the runner. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Runner on the go again. In there for strike 3. Wide throw, and it gets away.
Stay there. Stay there. I ain't know. I don't even think I swung at that. That's bullshit.
Throw him out play right there, but
that's bullshit. I don't believe I swung at that.
Chance the hitter puts the ball in play, so it can turn into a big play offensively as well.
Sliced hard, but foul. Man on second, 2 down. Check swing, went too far, and it's a strike.
Damn, I thought I checked.
The next pitch misses. 1-2 to count.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter.
Got me.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Reagan's back to work. Outside with a breaking ball. Caminero, just 21 years old. And
damn,
he was
young.
born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Rockefeller in position. Makes the catch for the out. Tied at 6. Ha-Sung Kim now at the plate. And takes low for ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Center field.
There we go. Give me one more.
Grab, and there's 2 gone.
And I can pull you, Reagans.
Now it's Chance in the head.
I can even say a bounce back game for you, boy. I thought you was out of it. Them first 2 innings was real ugly. You gave up 5 runs.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
1 run since. Tell me you get your Tell me you got your second 1, 2, 3 inning in you. I can really appreciate that, brother. Mow him down.
Swings and blasts
Ooh,
one deep
that's
to
one
left
gone.
center.
That's gone.
Gone.
Damn. Gotta pull you, brother.
That'll fire up the dugout. His second of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 7-6.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges.
Yeah, I gotta pull you, Reagan.
If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Cole Reagan's out of the game, and this is one he'd like to forget.
Hell yeah.
Back with a new arm
Up and down, up and down. Come on, McCarthy.
Now, Christopher Morel. First
Your
off,
last
bringing
couple
in
outings been great, man.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. There's a line drive to left field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. And the Rays get one on a solo shot. It's now a 7-6 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Check swing, called strike. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Drew Rasmussen warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Rodriguez warming up as well. Check swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. Gets the outside.
Come on, huh?
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Oh, my goodness.
3 straight strikeouts. Maurice Phelps, the next to hit.
He's a pitcher, but he can hit.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. On the ground, out to short. Throws to first in time. And that quickly 2 away. Now the left fielder, M.J. Melendez.
That's a good hit, too.
And first offering is fouled off.
If I could have just cut myself straight.
And that's down and away. Not even close there. And a count 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fuck.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Number 70 will depart.
He bringing this third pitcher
Here's a
in.
new pitcher from the pen, Garrett Clevenger.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
And now here is Carson Rocafort. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Tapped in front of the plate. Jansen.
How the fuck did he do that?
So
Bullshit.
and we're back. Bottom of the 6th. And stepping in for the Rays, Josh Lowe.
We got a spark, can't deny it. There's something lighting up here between us you can't miss.
There's a swing and a miss. MacArthur, he's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks, but because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur. Hard hit, right side. Throws to first. One up, one down.
And he's got to get ahead early in the count and then be able to mix up his speeds, add and subtract some velocity, but command is the big key. Throwing the ball where he wants to.
Caballero in the box now. No balls and a strike. Outside low. Ball one. Swing and a miss at a slider.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plate.
And that's a base hit, so they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays. Move to first. Caballero back in standing. Rudder takes off. Popped in the air, left side.
Yeah, they're trying to play me. I was trying to get on Tolbert. I don't know why they want to let me get on. They're trying to play me, man.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. Check on the runner, and he's back safely. There's the strike, 95 of that one. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, run now, fool. There you go, Melendez.
In the air, left field.
There we go.
The inning is over.
Good work, McCarthy.
One hit, one left. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Rays 7 and the Royals 6. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
With another
Drew Rasmussen.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year.
That's why you're doing that.
Contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Witt up to bat next. Lays off.
So y'all brought him in here. Come on, Witt.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Yeah, nigga.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Damn, niggas, keep it straight.
That's foul down the third baseline.
Keep it straight, man.
Close, call the ball. And the count's even at 2.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Outside.
Oh, my goodness. That's bullshit. This fucking umpire.
I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
One down, base is empty.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Oh, I checked, man.
That one outside, and it's 2-2. And misses inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
It's softly on the ground.
That little weak ass hit, man.
Whips it to first.
Weak ass hit.
2 away to start the 7th.
That shit was weak as a motherfucker.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Man, come on. How am I getting soft contact?
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And that skips in the dirt.
Strike.
And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Royals go to.
That's bullshit.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Lau at the plate. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Pasquantino makes the grab, one down. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. That one in the dirt, and that's ball one. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. There's a swing and a drive.
That's gone.
Get out of town.
Damn, man. Bullshit.
And they add to their lead. It's 8-6.
That's bullshit.
They just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts.
They needed that shit, though. They weak ass.
Kim,
I ain't got no fucking room to move in this bitch.
Next offering is fouled back. That one missed. Up the middle. Oh, the throw is over.
Oh, Witt don't throw like that. Witt don't throw like that. No, he don't. Shit, killing me.
Might have tried to put a little too much behind.
He didn't, man.
Clearly he got under
I
the
did
throw.
that shit
Didn't stay on
perfect.
top, not a good release point, and it just took off on him.
Kim over at second, one down.
They really helping these bitches.
Ball, that's down.
And that should have been a strike because you giving them that call.
3-0.
In the dirt. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here.
Nope.
And ball
Get
four,
your ass over there.
aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Morel
1-0.
stands in here. Leaves
Come on,
the
man.
off the inside. Rolled to short. Possible 2-ball. To India at second for one.
There we
and
go,
that's
bitch.
2. But the solo shot stretches their lead. Back here at Tropicana Field, ready to begin the 8th. Now here is Vinny Pasquantino. That one to first, Diaz. And he handles it himself for the out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Renfroe at the plate now. That's ball one. Activity in the bullpen. Pete Fairbanks, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. In the dirt, and the count is 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And it's fouled away.
Come on, man.
I know his slider's a great pitch, but when you've got really good velocity, sometimes you just got to challenge the hitter with that four-seamer.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Morel on the move. And it's caught for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Jonathan India digs in now. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Carlos Estevez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And that one hammered. That's back.
They getting all home run. They got my ass back today.
And it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up.
Got my ass back today.
Carried it out of here.
Hey, look, I ain't had no moving room, bitch.
Tosses across to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Hate this shit.
So up next, Richie Palacios. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Estevez, a 6'6" righty, 275 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One out, base is empty, and a run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Goes down looking. Now at the plate, Yandy Diaz. Ball 1, no strikes. Swings through that one.
1-1.
Off the mark there. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
2-2 the count.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 down, nobody on. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated.
And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. Solo
home runs.
Extends the lead for
home
Tampa.
runs, home runs, home run. 3 home runs. The game may
Back
lead.
now, and on the mound, the closer, Pete Fairbanks.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
The 0-1. Hard on the ground to first.
You got me fucked up, nigga.
Safe at first as they can't make the play.
I don't see how the hell that balls hit good.
Back to the top of the order now.
There.
And next up for the Royals, MJ Melendez. That's a strike.
Look at that, man. I can't get that called out,
How
man.
many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute
game
gas
is never
these days?
fair.
I never would have had a chance.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Phelps aboard here at first with nobody out.
One ball.
In the dirt. Pickoff move to first.
No, he's
Phelps
safe.
dives back in safely. Substitution now at first base. Entering is the pinch runner, Javier Vaz. Runner at first with no outs here. Got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Carson Rockefeller will hit next. Fairbanks throws to first, and he's back in safely. In there at the knees, and that's strike 1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center.
Yeah, they got this. They needed this stuff. Bad pitching today.
Chance in this one. And to the plate for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Didn't go. And downstairs, Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And another ball.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Fairbanks keeping him close.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. Two on and two out. Digging in, Salvador Perez.
Come on,
He's
Sal.
already homered here in this one. And that one fouled off.
Slaughter. That bitch ass Slaughter. Sit there, go back there.
Lifted to left, and this should do it.
You lucky bitch.
And he'll make the catch.
That was a good hit, too.